Knock knock. What does mum's the word mean? Or to find one's feet?
I don't know.
10 idioms or 10 sayings that you need to know in order for you to sound like a native speaker. What does it mean when someone says, "You are Pollyanna," when I'm Karina? Hello, I'm Karina and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn 11 unique and interesting sayings or idioms that native speakers use. I have found them watching TV episodes. Keep watching this video up to the very end because at the end of the video, we will have a quiz.
Yes!
Or an exercise to help you to memorize everything you have learned today. And plus, you will have a little bonus, or I can say surprise. It is something that I find very interesting and funny. Let's get started. Number 1, mum's the word. Mum's the word. Mum's the word is a popular English idiom which means to keep silent or quiet. So, mum is a Middle English word meaning silent. Mum's the word is said when you tell someone or agree with someone to keep something a secret. Don't tell it to anyone, please. Mum's the word. For example, we want her birthday party to be a surprise. So, mum's the word. Or I'm not telling people generally yet. Okay, mum's the word. Number 2, you sing long, you sing wrong. This saying refers to the way our first instincts often are best. And it's those second guesses that sometimes get us in trouble. When you answer a question or play, it is often better to trust your first instincts rather than overthinking the situation. Research has consistently or often show that people who succeed tend to make decisions rapidly or quickly.
Make decisions.
And are slow to reverse a well thought out position. And people who fail usually decide slowly and change their mind frequently or very often. So once you have made a sound decision,
Stick to it.
Number 3, trash talk. Trash talk is when you say bad or unnecessary thing about somebody.
This is trash talk.
Trash talk means to talk in an insultive way about someone, especially an opponent in sport. So if the athletes who are competing against each other trash talk, it means that they say unkind or bad things about each other in order to disturb one another's concentration or distract. But sometimes when people trash talk, it can motivate both teams. For example, don't trash talk to my brother. Or we didn't trash talk his opponents. Again, which means don't say bad things about my brother or my opponent, even if they are true. I don't want to hear it. Number 4, pretty hard one, but you can do it. 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other. This is used to say when one doesn't see really difference between the two possible choices. 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other. So 1 dozen, it's 12 of something, right? So 6 and 1/2 dozen of the other, it's the same, 6 and 6. We just use different words, but the amount is the same. So I can't see the difference between 2 possible choices. Do I want 6 apples or do I want 1/2 dozen of the other? So 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other is said when you think that neither of 2 choices is better than the other, or that 2 things are equally good or bad. For example, shall we give her chocolate or flowers? I take both. I don't know. It's 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other. Or you can take either road. It's 6 of one or 1/2 dozen of the other. Number 5. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. This means to make things more intense, interesting, or exciting. For example, you are a guest and you came to a party and you say, "Hey, this party is so boring. There's nothing interesting. It's not exciting at all." Then the host can say, "Let's kick it up a notch." It means let's make it more interesting, exciting, intense. What can we do? We can play games. We can go to the swimming pool and invite more friends, and we will have more fun. You want to make this party more interesting, more exciting. You want to make it more fun and bring it to another level, which means you want to kick it up the notch. For example, kick your English up a notch, which means take your English to another level by learning these idioms. And you try harder, make more effort, and make this learning process more exciting and intense. Number 6, Pollyanna. Pollyanna. You are Pollyanna. I'm sorry, I'm not Pollyanna. I'm Karina. Okay, that was a little joke. So originally, Pollyanna is a novel about 11 years old girl. She's very positive and she has a positive attitude. She plays a game called the Glad Game. Personally, I love this game because it helps me in my life. So the main rule of this game is to find something to be glad about in every situation. This book became so popular, and due to the book's fame, Pollyanna has become a word for someone who, like the title character, believes that good things are more likely to happen than bad things, even when this is very unlikely. For example, I'm not Pollyanna, but I do think some good will come out of this. Or I'm trying not to be too much of a Pollyanna about it all, in case something goes horribly wrong. Number 7, I love this one. Knock some sense into somebody. Knock knock. This phrase is to cause someone to stop thinking or behaving foolishly, or to forcefully teach someone not to be silly. For example, a couple of years in the army will knock some sense into him. Or, I tried to knock some sense into the boy, but he just wouldn't see reason. And you knock some sense into somebody when you make someone behave in a particular way, the way you want them to. For example, I want to knock some sense into my children. I want to forcefully teach them how to behave correctly in certain circumstances or situation. Number 8, preach to the choir. Love it. Preach to the choir. What does it mean? Of course, it has literal meaning, but it also an idiom. And these people in the choir usually already agree with the speaker. To preach to the choir means to speak for or against something to people who already agree with one's opinion. For example, the speeches he makes to his supporters won't win him any more votes. He is just preaching to the choir. They already agree with him, and there is no reason for him to convince them anymore. Number 9, find one's feet.
Where is it?
We use this idiom when we start being comfortable in a new situation or begin to be confident or successful. For example, we moved to another country and everything was new for us. But as we learned more and felt more comfortable in the new country, and we finally found our feet. For example, They quickly found their feet in a new country. I finally started to find my feet at a new job. Or I was away for a long time, so it will take me a while to find my feet again. Find my feet also means to become familiar with something. For example, a new job or place, and confident in a new situation. For example, did it take you long to find your feet when you started your new job? Number 10, blood in the water. Blood in the water. Blood in the water. If there is blood in the water, sharks can sense the blood and most likely attack the person. In other words, if the person is weak or in a wicked position or in a wicked condition, people, especially enemies, might take advantage of the situation. Blood in the water is a sign that someone is vulnerable, especially because they are already weak. For example, Republicans smell blood in the water. It means they see some weakness in something and can attack. Another example, his opponents are closing in. There must be blood in the water. When I learned this idiom, after that, I have heard this idiom almost everywhere. Number 11, go south. Go south. The English idiom go south has a distinct meaning related to something going wrong. For instance, an English speaker may say that a deal is about to go south, meaning it's heading towards failure, or that profits are going south, meaning that profits are decreasing. Speakers might also use the alternate phrase heading south. For example, he saw his poll numbers go south almost immediately. If a situation, organization, or a set of standards goes south, it becomes bad, although it was once good. For example, it seems like all our moral standards have just gone south. Or after 4 years, their relationship began to go south. And finally, there is a quiz for you or an exercise for you to help you to memorize all the idioms we have learned. So please now complete the idioms. Number 1, the word. What's the missing word? Mum's the word. Number 2, you sing long, you sing. The right answer is you sing long, you sing wrong. Number 3, talk. Trash talk. Number 4, 6 or half dozen of the. The right answer is 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other. 5, kick it up a. The answer is kick it up a notch. Number 6, do you remember the name of a girl that became a noun for someone who is very positive? The right answer? Pollyanna. You're Pollyanna. Number 7, some into somebody. The right answer? Knock some sense into somebody. 8, preach to the. The right answer? Preach to the choir. 9, one's feet. The right answer? Find one's feet. 10, in the water. The right answer is blood in the water. 11, go. The right answer is go south. And a little bonus as I promised. It is a funny Irish saying. There are good ships and wood ships. Ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships. May they always be. It's an Irish proverb. It means that out of all ships in the world, my favorite ship is friendship. And just thank you so much for watching this video up to the very end. Thank you for pressing like, subscribing, and commenting. I hope this video was very helpful to you. See you soon. Bye bye.